Hello everyone, welcome back. This is DisturbingPuppet. Today we're going to be starting Warhammer 40,000 Sanctus Reach. So I played around with this a little bit. I did the tutorial and actually did the first mission as well, just to kind of make sure everything was working. Just need to hopefully make sure everything's streaming correctly and is going to record fine. So we did do the first mission. Basically it was just kind of a quick thing with Thunderhawk gunship had crashed and we just needed to get to a communication outpost. This game reminds me a lot of the old Epic game that was made by SSI, which was a great company, Strategic Simulations Incorporated. Final Liberation, great game. Was a very close adaptation of Epic from that time. So this reminds me a lot of that, but it has a bit more variation, differences, some different units, some of the updated names and stuff for things. I'm more kind of familiar with the older lore. I still do love the 40k universe and everything, but some of the newer lore is a little odd to me, having played 2nd edition and stuff. So let me just quickly go over the introduction that's in the manual here, just because there really isn't a whole lot of context for what you're doing other than what's in the manual. So Warhammer 40,000 Sanctus Reach brings you to a dark era of carnage and endless war. There's no peace among the stars. The Imperium of Man is beset on all sides by all kinds of threats. Among them is the Orcs, a barbaric and warlike Xenos race. One of their fiercest leaders, Gruk Face Rippa, led his Red Wa in the Sanctus Reach system. World after world fell to billions of orcs until only one planet resisted the tide, a night world of Alaric Prime. This is where a brave company of space wolves makes its stand to defend the last bastion of mankind in the system. And from there, we go. So we do have knights and stuff in this. I'm not sure if we actually get to control any later, but we'll find out. So let's continue. The map that's in this reminds me a lot of the map from Final Liberation, but I'm not sure if it has quite so many of the same features, where you could actually select where you wanted to advance to and which fights you wanted to take on, that kind of thing. I think it's a bit more... Well, I do actually have choices. So the first mission was just here. Basically, Grey Hunter Pack Leader Hengist Ironaxe is tasked with protecting the crashed Thunderhawk, while Crom leads the Wolves west. His acute sense is focused on the tree line. He realizes they're not alone in the woods. So essentially, we just had to take a site which would allow us to send out a communication to get some reinforcements. So we actually do have options here. Skirmish in the Acrid Woods, skirmish in Acid Woods, skirmish in the Acid Woods. It's not giving me any information or point values or anything. I see a fortress and Gothtown, but none of this really makes much difference, it seems like. So we've got the world overview here, which is kind of cool. I'm assuming we'll eventually move on to other areas. Let me just quickly check the stream, which is sort of being weird-ish. Let's see. Okay, it looks like that's working, and it looks like that's working. Yeah, when I swap back and forth, it does seem to take a while to swap when I tab out of things, so hopefully everything's fine. I guess we'll just pick one at random. We'll just go for the one that we can't... I'm assuming we'll have to conquer all of the regions, so we might as well start working on it. Sure, why not? Doesn't tell me any information ahead of time, which is sort of unfortunate. Come on, you can do it. I know you can. So it does give you kind of this little brief overview before you start. So Space Wolves hold positions in the west. Both forces have orders to advance without losing their bases. The Orcs hold positions in the east. The objective for both sides is controlled the most victory points when the turn limit runs out. So defend my thing, fight him, just try to capture as many victory points as possible. Okay. Skirmish attrition. This is one of the things that's sort of confusing. It tells you at first that the first couple missions you don't actually get to choose your units, but then you have this where you actually seem like you have to choose your units. So I can kind of decide what I want to piece together. Unfortunately, the math always ruins me when I'm trying to do this. Let's see. We've got land speeders, Grey Hunters with melta-guns, rhinos, bolters, lots of guys with bolters, some flamers. Blood Claws are sort of close combat guys. I don't know if I have enough points for everything. Don't have anything really heavy. The last mission I had a couple guys with heavy bolters. Let's at least take some melta-guns, so we kind of look So we've got sort of ballistic armor, heavy armor, our health, movement points, multi-gun, power, whether it pierces armor or not, accuracy, how many shots, the range. So that's going to be better against heavily armored stuff. I don't really care about the rhinos that much, although I am supposed to be advancing. No idea what this is. Oh, bikers, okay. So which one make bolters? Sure. Mess around with you guys. Flamers do hit an area. We can grab one of those. That's fine. I don't think I can grab everybody here, it looks like. Could take the Rune Priest. He's got a ton of cool abilities. Kind of look at them when I'm actually going to use them. Close combat. Let's see. Can have at least one land speeder unit. Rapidly running out of points here. I'd like some regular guys. Let's just grab a bunch of guys with bolters. Jeez, and the old Stormcaller is super expensive. 240 left. What can we do? I guess we can just take 3 of the Blood Claws, if nothing else. That seems somewhat reasonable. That might be a little bit light, but I think going for a bit more force. So let's give this a shot. We'll see how it goes. You are in deploy mode. Drag units around until you're happy with their position, then select end turn to make your first move. Alright. So, typical kind of thing, we've got different little squads. They're all sort of on tiles, which we'll kind of see when we move. We can zoom out, we can zoom in. We can do kind of a crazy overhead view if we want. We can zoom in even more. So deployment, I'm assuming the shaded area is just where we can deploy. There's my objective I need to hold. Probably these, I would guess. So we've got health, we've got morale as well. A lot of the stuff I'm kind of not sure if it only works for the Marines or if it works for all of the different factions. So for the Marines, it seems like I can move and still shoot twice. And then you also have reaction fire, which lets you shoot on the enemy turn. This deployment isn't too bad. I might want to shift some people over here, though. Here's my bikes in the back. Let's not put them there. Let's have you guys out front. Got my flamer. Flamers I do have to be careful about because they will hit everything, including your own guys. You can shoot your own people in this, which is a little odd. Bolters, bolters, blood claws. Let's get the blood claws up a little bit. I'm looking for my guys with the Meltaguns. Where are you? Oh, right there, right in the front. Okay, that's fine. Did I only get one of them? I thought I grabbed 2 guys with Meltaguns, but I could be wrong. Let's move the flamers over just a little bit. I'll have to be careful about the angles with them. Don't see much point having you guys all the way in the back either, so we might as well move you out. Put you in some cover. I can't deploy there. Put you behind the cover. Fine, be that way. Okay, I think we're fairly well set. Give this a shot. So here I can do a little bit of briefing. Tactical display just gives me some information about the unit I've got selected. We can just kind of cycle through units. We can look detailed info on a unit. I guess we can show that. Select me all Stormcaller. Detailed info. So just a bit more. You can kind of see actions, reactions. So actions are sort of shots. Reactions are taking shots on your enemy's turn, but some units can't do it. Like Flamers can't do reaction shots. If you have melee weapons only, you can't do reaction shots. Some are different range, so kind of paying attention to that kind of stuff. We have Living Lightning. Calls for sentient bolts of electricity from the sky to smite your enemy. A powerful AoE attack that causes massive damage to a single man in each enemy squad within 2 tiles. Stormcaller. Chant the ancient rites of the Rune Priest to summon a terrifying storm of wind and ice. All enemy units within 1 tile are stunned for 2 to 3 turns. Cool. Thunderclap. Channel the power of the Sacred Rune Staff and unleash it upon your foes. Powerful melee attack that hits every man on a tile. Runes of Protection. Protect your brothers from harm by etching runes onto their armor. The unit will take half damage from all attacks for 2 turns. I have to be right next to them for that. Inscribe ancient runes on space with weapons to increase their destructive power. You will inflict double damage with all attacks for 2 turns. Belt of Russ. Powerful conversion field generator. 30% chance to ignore damage from all attacks. So he's kind of a mighty Spacewolf. I do think the books had a little bit better. Being called the Space Wolves seems kind of silly. Wolves of Fenris. Some of the books were kind of referring to them as that, and I'm like, that's a much better name. So got orcs on the move. So there I'm taking reaction shots. And they're grenading me. Awesome. Move in a little bit here. I don't like my flamers, apparently. Oh, that's interesting, hitting both from the line there. I'm gonna leak out on that flank. Okay, turns remaining 8. Most VPs at game ends. We're at 2 each. So we've got 1 out here and then 1 there. I'm a bit stronger in this direction, so we might try to go for that one. Just see if I can hang out and hold these guys off. So I haven't played this much, so I probably will make some terrible mistakes. I do think it's kind of funny with the Space Wolves. I used to make fun of them quite a bit, like the baby blue color and stuff. I had a friend that really liked them a long time ago, so I'd talk about like they're Scandinavian, so they should be, you know, very the Space Wolves and who loves the Emperor. And either that or talking kind of like the characters in a show like Norsemen or something. Fighting is good, and Emperor is good, and you know, that kind of thing. But whatever. I guess they speak Gothic. Alright, we got a Flamer. So if I want to look at angles here, I have to kind of choose. I've got grenades as well I could chuck. If I want to look at the Flamer, so you can kind of see the tiles that'll get hit, so I could flame a couple guys. I could also move up and then probably flame all of them. You can see how it's red, so that means if I move there, I will get some reaction fire from enemies that are around. Enemies will take reaction fire against you as well, just like you will against them. But if they're super hurt or their morale's trashed, then they won't. So I kind of have to do something about this buggy, and I think probably my melta-guns are going to be the best. What kind of weapons did the land speeders have? You've got an assault cannon, okay. He's already pretty hurt. 80% chance, damage potential is pretty high. Do I want to move? Let's just light this guy up. So That's one unit down. I can still move, and I should be able to take another shot. We've got the other guy out over there. So here, if I want to look, I can get kind of an idea of different things. So some cover, where I'd be taking some shots from, and who, so I can even look at who would actually be shooting at which tiles. I'd like to be able to see if I can hit from here. I'm not sure I'd be able to get a shot from there. Did take a little bit of reaction fire there. Let's turn this off. Not a very good chance, but we'll go ahead and do what we can. Actually got a hit. So that's all for my actions. So I can still decide which direction I want to face for reaction fire. So it does actually matter which direction you're facing. You've got kind of arcs for different weapons. If they're outside your arc, you're not actually going to shoot at them. This arc is fine because I'm mostly worried about him. We do have the war boss in the back there too. So if I want to change the arc, I could make him direct straight ahead if I wanted. So essentially I can just, it'll show me where the shots would be. Right now I think it's fine where it is. I can attack terrain if I want to as well, so there's always that. I'm not actually going to get a whole lot of shots here, only if he moves up into these spots. But let's cover the flank there just in case. It's kind of weird it's not like lined up straight. Whatever. So the Flamers also can make enemies panic when you hit them. They've been pretty good when I played before against fighting against the Gretchen. There's a lot of Gretchen in the last scenario that I did. So I do have shots from them already, where they're at. I should, right? It's a little hard to see. Maybe not quite. If I move up, I'll definitely get nailed. Yeah, it seems like I'm out of range there with them. I don't want to take reaction shots if I can avoid it. Let's just move up. So we've got shots, we might as well. I could grenade since we do have a couple enemies close together. And it's not going to hit any of my guys. Yeah, sure, we can throw a grenade. And still take a shot. So that's their morale now being trashed. Grenade counts as a special action, so it's not one of my regular actions, sort of a special thing. Just break them out. And let's just face ahead for reaction fire. I can't get through this terrain, unfortunately. Let's advance a bit. Not seeing anybody out that way, so we might be able to grab that. Just keep lighting these guys up. That wasn't very much damage. So we can get in really close if we want to see blood shooting out of the orcs while we shoot at them. could throw a grenade next to them, which would do some damage. I think I'll hold off, though, on the grenade. Let's set reaction fire. I think setting it here. We've got them aiming forward. They might shoot through my own guys, I'm not sure. With reaction fire, I'm not sure how it works, but when you're taking your actual actions, it definitely will shoot your own guys. So these guys just have bolt pistols and chain swords, so they're pretty close range. We don't have a grenade with them. So I need to like really get right in their face to do anything with them. Got shots back there if we want. Let's just keep lighting these guys up, I think. If we can do enough damage, they'll lose their reaction fire. So they just lost their morale. I could have moved somebody else up, but we'll just finish them off. I can still move up a little bit if I want to. Yeah, why not? Set our reaction fire straight ahead. I could still throw a grenade, but we'll hold off. So now you can kind of see I don't have any reaction fire coming in, so I can just move up and just light these guys on fire. So let's do that. I have to kind of pick the starting position, so we just flame a whole area. And we can do it again. The thing that I think is kind of weird is I would think that we'd still be able to have reaction fire with flamer units because they'd still have bolt pistols. So even though they have flamers which don't react fire, you'd think the bolt pistols would if somebody got super close. Somehow they survived all that. They're pretty hurt. We could grenade them and try to finish them off. See, they've got 100 HP left. They're already broken. They've got no morale, so they can't really do anything. They can't move towards me on their turn. Better to kill them off. That wasn't a frag grenade, that was a blind grenade. Well, that's fine. We've got bikes we can send in to finish them off, and other guys. Don't think I can reach them with most of these people, though. Yeah, let's head into the rough ground, see if we can do anything. I wish these guys had grenades, at least. Bolt pistols, you can kind of see, just have really short range. These guys, because of the tree, are blocked. We could try destroying the tree if we wanted. For now, we'll just take that position. And let's kind of advance and cover here, just to scout, see if we see anything. How far can my bikes move? Pretty far, yeah. Alright, let's have my bikes come up and we'll finish off the orcs with them, I think. I don't want to run out too far here. We've actually just got chain swords. We don't even have... It says twin link bolters. Sure, we'll just chainsaw them. That did do a lot of damage. Didn't even finish them off. Now I could shoot. I don't know why the option wasn't there before. Let's kind of look that direction for my reaction shots. They're going to have to move away because they are broken. I'm kind of zoomed in quite a bit because it looks cooler. We can zoom way out and get a better view, but then it's not quite as awesome looking. We do have another buggy out there. We've got more orcs. Shooter boys in the back there. Let's see. These are just regular guys. Oh, we've got no shot from there. So we'll just do a reaction fire. Facing can be kind of important for the vehicles too, because they do have flank and rear armor, so you do have to pay attention to that as well. Might want to shift some people over to the right, like my meltaguns. I don't know if the meltaguns actually can take reaction fire or not. Flamers can't, and that was in the tutorial, but I'm not sure about meltaguns. It could be all special weapons, but I'm not sure. I don't have good angles here. I think we'll just face forward. And here, let's just hang out behind some cover, I guess. So these are kind of my regular shots, but then reaction is a little different. So reaction, yeah, that's not bad. Can move me all up. Tons of different abilities if I want. I don't think there's anything that useful at the moment. We could add some damage or defense to one of my units for a couple turns. But I think I'll hold off for now. So we just kind of chewed up the orcs there. Just these guys are going to have to leave. We'll take some reaction shots as they go. More stuff's just going to keep spawning forever probably here. Ooh. That's not good. Buggy's moving back. I'm surprised they could shoot from that far. That's just one damage. Okay, maybe it won't be so easy to grab that. Okay, well, that wasn't terrible. So what do we have? Killican, 260 HP. Let's see if I can get some more info on it. That's shortcuts. So boosts all orc weapon power and a 4-tile radius. Increased ballistic armor. Got Gratsuka. Okay. Alright, fine. Deal with that. Multigun might be a good option if I can get a shot. Let's go. at this range, 95%. Damage potential very low. That seems odd. Multi-guns are kind of designed, at least lore-wise, for taking out enemy armored vehicles. A little bit of damage. He's about half health. That wasn't that bad. My land speeder's almost dead. That's not good. Damage potential is very low there. Maybe we're better off shooting the boys or something instead. Yeah, potential very high. Let's move back and then see if we might be able to get another shot off here. Yeah, I've got an action left. Trying to protect the land speeder. Good at wiping out infantry. And we can still move, so let's hang back all the way. And we'll just sit back there for now. Don't have much else I can do about that kill a can. I've got a lot of orcs advancing on this flank, which is kind of a problem. And these guys didn't even move. Well, what to do? Probably want to get my flamer over to the side because we've got more infantry on that side. Don't know why I can't use my bolters. It's only giving me the option to do melee. Maybe it's because I'm right next to them. Let's finish him off, hopefully here. Yep, chop his head off. Let's hold off on anything else with you for now. Can I flame anything from here? It might be too far. Yeah. I've got to take some reaction shots if I want to get in for a flamer hit. They can survive some shots. So I need to get up probably to at least here. So we'll suck some shots here. That wasn't too bad. Let's go ahead and light them on fire. Cause them to lose their morale. Kind of stuck in this position, so we'll just look straight ahead while the enemy kills us. So we did break their morale. So they're a bit less of a threat. They can't move towards me. There's still quite a few other guys. The kill a can is what I'm worried about. Y'all, can we do a special ability or something? Something. Oh, that's a pretty big area. Causes massive damage to a single man and each enemy squad within 2 tiles. Well, then that's probably better to throw out here because we can hit more targets. Yeah, let's do that. We can hit a bunch of guys. Just blew up some people's heads. Let's see, what else can we do? We still have the Storm Caller. All enemy units within 1 tile are stunned for 2 to 3 turns. That's not going to be helpful. We can protect somebody. That's probably useful, but I'm not sure I can do it to the people I want to put it on. Or increased power. What's the range on this? I probably have to be directly adjacent to them. Seems like, anyway. Do you have a grenade? You do. If I want to get a shot on the killer can, I'm going to have to take a lot of fire. I can take some shots here. A little bit out of grenade range. The chances here. Not a good chance, but if I hit him, we should kill him off. Okay, cool. And here, let's give it a shot. Yeah, a little bit. About half health already. And we can just stay in that position for reaction shots. I'm kind of afraid these guys are going to get hammered. Now we can kind of freely move out here. Not sure that's a great idea. It's a little bit of cover. They're kind of short-range guys, though. We do have some pistol shots. These guys are shaken. These guys are broken. Let's just hit the shaken guys. I think the orc blood would be green, wouldn't it? Still shaken, but almost dead. That's everybody on the flank here. Could move these guys over, not very effectively, though. Bikes, we can still do something. Can get some shots here. Let's go for the unit that still has a little bit of health left. Just wipe them out. And we'll set our reaction forward. Yeah, why not? These other buggies back here could be an issue. You guys do have a grenade. Not sure how effective a grenade would be on the war buggies, though. So here I would get shot. I'm not sure if I'm going to have a shot because of the forest in the way. Got forest and rough ground there. Let's move the guys furthest back up, I think. Try sliding around the side here. I can't actually get right to the objective if I want to. It's kind of dangerous. They are at full health. We're not going to get shot on the way, so sure, let's do it. I can't see anything here. Oh, I can't see the war buggy there. Almost missed. Give it a shot. A tiny bit of damage. The bolt pistols actually you can shoot all the way around you, which is kind of the other advantage. The bolters can fire further away, but the bolt pistols can shoot in all directions, it seems like. And let's just move up for support. %, and very high. Yeah, let's go for that. See if we can finish off the unit. Cool. Whittle this one down a bit. And the direction you're facing is fine. Could throw a grenade as well, but I'm going to hold off in case a bunch of orcs come that way. Still have you guys. Let's move around. Well, I thought that would be moving around. Apparently it's not. You can just go tile by tile if you want to kind of check things out. It's not a terrible idea sometimes. We could get right up and go melee. I'm not sure if chain swords are going to be better than bolt pistols. Some of that you just have to kind of figure out, it seems like, as you're playing the game. So if I do shoot, it's medium. If we go adjacent, we can go chainsword. Yeah, very high. That's better.
Where you gonna get out of here?
And dead. Alright, let's face straight ahead, I guess. Do we want to face the side? Does it make a difference? Not really. Tree's kind of in the way, so yeah, we'll just face that way. It's fine. Who's left? Like debris there we could use for cover. Got some long-range shot here, so let's try for it. 10% chance to hit. Concentrated firepower. Move up, we'll get some shots there. Seems like the war buggies block terrain, or block movement, so they act like blocking terrain. I might want to shift you guys over here. Is that everybody? I think that's everybody. Yep, that's everybody. Alright. So not too bad. Pushed them back a little bit. Set them guys on fire. Smell of burning orcs in the morning. Grab the other victory point. So some stuff might come swarming out this direction. We'll kind of see how it goes. Kill a can is what I'm more concerned about. Oh, the war boss himself. It's like we're attacking back. It doesn't show. Oh, there's some damage. Yeah, so he actually hit his own war boss, hitting me. Ow. One little lone orc. I'm out of here! Ozai! He's had enough. So we've got the war boss. That's kind of an issue. Of course, I've got Niall, so there's that. Even though it said low, I did okay damage with the Meltaguns. I did about half, maybe a little bit more than half damage on him. Let's just creep up here a little bit. Should have a shot from here. Yeah, there we go. Medium damage. We are in the flank. Yeah, that wasn't that good. Yeah, that could have been better. They go that way. Okay, you guys do have a grenade. You're also nearly dead. 22 health left. Jeez. Okay. Probably want to keep you out of the front line then. I already have a shot from here. Unfortunately, my guys are in the way if I want to gang up on the war boss. Could get right up next to him. Let's take a shot here. Let's go weaken this unit, because they've got a reaction fire. And then let's get them out of there. That's fine. So we still get shot at, but they're a bit weaker. Killer Can might be the one with the reaction shot here, actually. What can you guys do? So if I want to hit the war boss, 60% chance to hit. Damage is very high. And let's go ahead and just see what we can do to him. That wasn't that much. He is kind of hurt, though. He's just a regular knob. Okay, the knob's taking a shot. And the can taking a shot. So here we can Runic Staff, Thunderclap. Powerful melee attack that hits every man on a tile, and there's only one. Let's just finish him off with the staff. Smack. So much for your war boss. I can attack guys around me. That's not ideal.
My powers are clean, untainted by corruption.
Add a little bit of protection. I'm not sure if that affected him or both the units. Not sure what happened exactly there. Do have another unit of shooters back here. could always pull up the land speeder. Doesn't seem to be a way to actually do any repairs in this game. At least not that I know of yet, anyway. Move up here. We can hit, but damage will be low, but he's almost dead, so let's see if we can finish him off. Wow, that was really low. Might be better off just finishing off the sluggers here. Of course, I could use a grenade to do that. Yeah, let's just take some shots at him. Oh, we got him! I didn't expect that to actually hit and kill him. And let's just frag grenade these guys. Oh, that didn't kill him either. Just face forwards. We've got one more unit of shooters back here. Doing fairly well. So you guys have just one unit of Shunas to deal with as well. Got bikes, we got flamers. Flamers I have to be careful about though. Let's see. I already have a shot. Not a very good shot. Let's try just move it up a little bit. See if it's better. 70%, sure. I can even hit these guys way back there. Wow. Their morale's already down. Maybe because I killed the knob. Dead orcs. Guess we could try. Is it 40%? Yeah, let's give it a shot. Like 1 or 2 rounds hit him. Let's keep an eye at that direction for now. We might move them depending on what happens over here. Some other units I've got. Flamers, let's just move on out. Got to get really close with them to be effective. Just gonna keep an eye that way. Just moving in so I can get as many shots as I can here. Go as close as we can for the next shot. Ah, you poor orcs. Wow, just disintegrated. Alright, they're broken now. Yeah, just face forward is fine. Yeah, they do block terrain, so I've got to actually destroy the wreckage of the vehicles if I want to get around. That's interesting. Too far away for bolt pistols. I do have a shot here. That was pretty effective for only 55% chance. What to do with you guys? just move around, I guess. So it does leave my land speeder, but I think I'm going to leave him where he's at. You can hang out. You guys move back already. Yeah, just the land speeder. So that'll be it for the turn. It's pretty devastating for the orcs. Lost their boss. Lost a whole bunch of units. Lost their killer can. Still quite a bit of turns left, so I'm sure they're just going to keep coming. Yeah, seems like I'm not getting reaction shots at the Meltaguns. So did he rally? The one little dude rallied, came back. No new units, though. So that poor little dude is screwed. Yeah, I must not be able to have reaction shots with any special weapons. Damage is high. Yeah, I think Meltaguns would be better against the armored targets. I don't think I'm actually going to get reaction shots off with them. You guys have a decent amount of health left. I guess we can suck up some shots. Going through the rough ground here. Let's keep moving up. 60%, we're now at 70%. Yeah, still 70. We'll just take those. Now they're broken. Send them in. Should be able to finish him off.
For us! He's dying!
And for the final shot. Oh! Just obliterated. What's this? I suddenly have stuff. I got that from killing the unit, maybe. Every man in the unit regains 50 HP. This unit's pretty much full health. Reveals map and gives accuracy bonus to hit all enemy units within 12 tiles. That's cool. There's no real enemies right now. Let's move y'all out here. Can't remember if he's one of the characters from the Bill King series of books. Y'all Stormcaller. It was Ragnar Blackmane was the main character, but I can't remember if Y'all Stormcaller was in those too. Got the other objective like right there. Don't seem to be able to hit anything from here, so we'll just hang out. You guys are super hurt, so I'm going to move you way back behind some walls. Put you on guard duty in the back. Let's go murder this poor little orc. Ah, he's in pieces. Oh, we slaughtered everybody. Okay. I I thought we'd have to go through the whole turns and more enemies might show up. Maybe this is from level ups. Maybe we got level ups. So smoke grenade and hellfire ammo. So yeah, maybe this is something you get when you level up to a certain point. Okay, that would make sense. Battle reports. I lost nobody. Killed a whole bunch of stuff. Alright, cool. Well, that's going to be probably it for today. Just want to do kind of a quick mission and show off. We'll probably be continuing with the campaign. There are a bunch of campaigns. This is the first one, which is kind of an intermediate or kind of introductory campaign. Then there's sort of an advanced campaign with the Space Wolves. Then I also do have the Orc campaign, the Imperial Guard campaign, and then there's a Chaos one, but I'm not sure if you control Chaos or just fight against Chaos on that one. So yeah, fairly cool. It does remind me a lot of Final Liberation, just kind of a fun little turn-based game to mess around with. Hopefully people are interested in the 40k stuff, so since I tend to play a lot of Games Workshop stuff. But yeah, that'll be it for today. Hopefully you had a good time, and hopefully I'll see you next time. If you're interested, please check out my older streams on YouTube, which I'm under DisturbingPuppet there as well, which is also one word, just like it is here on Twitch. Thanks a lot. Hopefully I'll see you next time. Have a good one.